Hi everyone, welcome to Shibari, Sydney. We're super excited to have just received our first batch of Koumanawa Shizen 6mm Shibari rope. It is a premium Tossa jute Asanawa, 6mm in diameter. It comes in two different size boxes, 2.5 kilos, which is about 135 meters, and the 10 kilo box, which has about 540 meters. So we're mostly purchasing the 10 kilo rolls here at Shibari, Sydney, because we'll be chopping them up and then selling them in 8-meter lengths to students and staff. But we also wanted to get a box of the 2.5 kilo because we will be referring some of our students directly to Koumanawa Australia to buy a whole roll. We won't be selling it by the roll here at the studio. So we wanted to have a look at the smaller roll just to make sure that we're actually referring people onto a really impressive product. So we're going to open it up and have a look at it for the very first time. So part of the selling point of this rope was that it is JBO free, so there's no jute batching oils used in its manufacture. It's batched with 100% natural soy-based oils and vitamin fortified. So the first impressions that we get is that it comes in these really nice boxes. Most of the other less expensive rope that we've imported here comes in all sorts of different plastic bags, heaps and heaps of plastic. So we're super impressed right from the start that it just comes in this cardboard. So much better for the environment, less plastics. The larger rolls are sealed with a really good quality paper tape, not dodgy plastic masking tape, or plastic packing tape, I should say. So that's actually pretty impressive as well. So the smaller box sealed with this sticker on the front. The sticker which states it's a 30 Ki grade, which is premium grade yarn, soybean oil batched, 100% Tossa jute, so it's the premium quality jute, Asanawa rope. So let's have a little look inside. Here we go. So we've got some blurbs from the manufacturer, some QR codes to follow them on various social media. A quick little notice saying check the product for smell and defects before cutting the strapping cord. So, yep. The first impressions that I've got is I can smell the rope straight away. It doesn't smell like spilt diesel or spilt petrol, which a lot of the other ropes do smell of. It immediately smells of a cross between moisturizing cream and like an earthy tone. So I guess that is the natural batching oils that are used coming out. It smells actually quite pleasant, to be perfectly honest. It feels very, very nice. It feels very soft straight away. We can actually feel how soft the fibers are, which is really impressive. There's no harshness or coarseness to the fibers. The rope itself it has no stiffness. It feels as though you could probably tie with this straight away without having to break it in. It's actually kind of amazing, to be honest. Pretty impressed with that. There is a little bit of fluff seen on the outside of the rope, definitely not as much as we're used to seeing in other brands of rope. And the lay itself seems more of a loose-ish lay, a medium loose kind of lay, which should be really nice for handling as well. So first impressions are I'm really looking forward to tying with this rope. It seems like a great quality rope and I'm really looking forward to trying this out. So that's it for the 2.5 kilo box. Let's pack this up now and we'll move on to the 10 kilo. So this 2.5 kilo would be great for individuals who are after a set of rope for themselves with some spares left over. That's perfect. But this 10 kilo box is much more aligned with studios or peer rope or community groups that have a lot of students that they can cut up ropes for and then sell to. So this is great. We've got the nice solid paper packing tape on the outside, which is great. You need a knife to cut it open. You can't just tear it open. The tape won't even pop if you pull on it. So that's a good thing. It lets you know that you're going to get your rope to you intact without any damage. And there we go. We've got the same blurbs as we're in the 2.5 kilo box. We'll just tuck them down there. And yeah, the rope, it feels very much the same as the 2.5 kilo box. Pretty happy with that consistency. Sometimes you'll feel difference from batch to batch, but these ropes feel pretty much the same. It's got these jute twine wraps that are holding the spool together. Other brands tend to have plastic packing straps, but this comes with the jute twine, which I'm also pretty impressed with. The manufacturer says that they try and steer away from plastics and want to be more environmentally sustainable. So here they've got those straps, and that's great. Box made of cardboard, great. No plastic bag inside, great. Even when I look at it, I see the paper identification tag just over here, and that's actually held on with another piece of jute twine. There's no plastic twist tie or rubber band or anything on that, so that's good. I'm kind of encouraged to see the manufacturer actually paying attention to these little details. I mean, on their website, they say that they want to be environmentally friendly and sustainable, and they want to reduce plastics, but they're actually doing it. There's no plastics here anywhere. The rope smells of the natural oils that it's batched with. So I'm encouraged by the fact that if they're willing to pay attention to these small details and be consistent with their messaging onto their website, then they're probably also being consistent with the details in the manufacture of this rope. So it sort of gives a little bit of credence to the stuff that they say on their website, the technical specs and stuff, because there's other ways that we can actually see that they're paying attention to the detail and actually doing what they're saying. So that's really encouraging. I like that in a manufacturer. Yeah, I think I've actually put my finger on the smell now, actually. It smells like a cocoa butter moisturiser mixed with dry grass and sort of earthy tones, which to be expected from a natural fibre rope. But yeah, the smell's actually really quite pleasant. Doesn't smell like spilt diesel like a lot of the other brands that we've had in the past. So that's a good thing. And again, back to the box, like the box is a really tough cardboard. Normally we get the boxes turning up with rips and tears and holes punched in them and stuff. And the fact that we've got these turning up in absolutely pristine condition because of the heavy cardboard, that's also encouraging, because you know that your rope hasn't been damaged in transit on its way to you. So all in all, I'm pretty happy that we've jumped on board with Koumanawa Australia, and I think, yeah, I can't help but to recommend them to you. It seems great. So get amongst it. 10 kilo boxes for studios, 2.5 kilo boxes for individuals. Perfect. Get some.